Last Wish is a raid in Destiny 2. This complete raid guide moves very fast. Use screenshots, chapters, and playback speeds to make it work for you. Get 6 Fireteam members with the Forsaken DLC. To prepare, here are 4 recurring mechanics in the raid. Symbols are white icons used for location callouts. There are 16 total, 4 birds, snakes, fish, and dragons. No need to memorize, just call the animal in the direction it's pointing. Exceptions for snakes and fish are common, just align your team on callouts. Take an essence as a debuff dropped by the Eye of Riven enemies on death. Use the grenade function to create a small explosion used to trigger encounter-specific actions. Holding the essence slowly builds stacks, killing the player at 10. Take in Strength are small orbs that serve different functions in each encounter. Touch an orb to pick up Strength. If a player picks up more than 2 Strength, they will die. Creeping Darkness is a debuff that slowly builds stacks in certain areas, killing players at 10 stacks. Go through the doors and tunnels to reach the first encounter, Kalli. To prepare, identify which 6 plates must be captured by matching their symbols to the 6 floating around the center. Assign 1 player to each matching plate. Tune loadouts for high DPS and concussive resistance. Step on a plate to begin. All players stand on plates until a taken knight appears. Kill all 6 knights. When Kalli conceives an ontological weapon, move to the center. Damage the boss. When Kalli prepares to wield her weapon, 6 small doors will open around the center. All players enter a door, wait, and exit after the weapon is fired. Continue to damage the boss as long as she is vulnerable. Repeat all steps until Kalli is dead. How to fail. Plates are divided into 3 sections. 2 have bombs. Stand on the section without them. When bombs detonate, any players in that section will be killed. Any players not hidden behind a door when Kalli fires her weapon will be killed. Cross the underside of the bridge to reach the second encounter, Shuro Chi. To prepare, assign 3 players to use beams and 4 to switches. Tune loadouts for ad clear and high mobility. All players approach the door to begin. Phase 1, clear ads. Shuro Chi is immune and stationary. 3 prism weapons appear around her. Beam users take the weapons and stand on their platforms. Shoot the beam player to your right, forming a triangle around the boss, removing her shield. Damage Shuro Chi until she is immune. Repeat these steps, then exit to the puzzle room. Phase 2, there is a symbol on the wall divided into a 9-square grid. Switch users stand on the 9 switch grid on the floor to activate them. Match active switches to the missing squares on the symbol. Repeat these steps with the second and third symbols, then climb to the next floor. Repeat both phases until Shuro Chi is dead. How to fail. If the 4-minute song timer reaches 0, the fire team will wipe. Complete puzzle phases to reset the timer. Standing on prism weapon platforms or puzzle switches slowly damages players. Move fast. If a player activates the same puzzle switch twice, they die. Climb the cliff walls to the third encounter, Morgeth. To prepare, assign 2 teams, 1 left, 1 right. Assign 1 player to be the weakling. Touch the first taken strength to begin. 10 taken strength slowly appear across the arena. All players besides the weakling take up to 2 strength. Weakling, kill the Eye of Riven and pick up its taken essence. A random player with 2 strength will become trapped. Stand on that player and pop the essence to free them and receive their strength stacks. Collect the 10th and final strength to begin the damage phase. Shoot Morgeth's pulsing back until he is dead. How to fail. Using the essence on a trap player while carrying taken strength will cause the user to exceed the 2-stack limit, killing them. Morgeth's strength slowly climbs throughout the encounter. If Morgeth's strength reaches 100%, the fire team will wipe. Use the essence's super attack on the boss to reset its strength and allow another phase. The vault is the 4th encounter. To prepare, review the map. Tunnels connect the side rooms for the 3 locations, stairs, trees, and rocks. Assign teams of 2 to each side. On each team, assign 1 runner and 1 gunner. Tune loadouts for ad clear with some burst damage options. Runners stand on all 3 plates to begin. Phase 1, runners look at the 3 symbols on the center device. Stairs, call your middle symbol. 1 of the other runners will see the called symbol. If you do, check which side it's on. If left, this plate is penumbral. If right, this plate is antumbral. Repeat this call out between the 2nd and 3rd runners. Once 2 plates have been called penumbral or antumbral, leave the plates. Phase 2, force fields will block 2 of the 3 side rooms. Runners, if your room is open, enter, kill the Eye of Riven, and take its essence. Note whether the essence is penumbral or antumbral. The force fields will rotate, trapping you in the room. Other players tell the trapped runner which room is now open. Take the side tunnel to that room to escape. Pop the essence on a matching plate. Repeat this process twice to clear the other 2 plates and complete a single round. The final essence in a round will always match the final plate. Gunners just kill knights and ads and protect runners. Complete 3 total rounds to clear the encounter. How to fail. Yellow bar knights come from side rooms 1 at a time, adding more each round. They will stand on plates and wipe the fire team. The security timer lasts 3 minutes and resets each round. If the timer reaches 0, the fire team will wipe. Riven of 1,000 Voices is the 5th encounter. To stay quick, I'm covering a popular way to skip Riven's mechanics. If you want to do the full Riven encounter, or if Bungie finally patches the exploit, my next video is just for that. To prepare, research and build for the current DPS meta, stand on the plates to begin. Phase 1, all players go through the left side door and tunnel to its stage room. Determine where Riven's head will emerge first. If a silhouette passes over the stage light, she's not here, stay put. If there's no silhouette, she is here and you need to leave. Turn around and crouch against the crystal wall to join allies, wink. From the starting room, run to the right and jump down 2 floors to the other stage room. Either way, once you're at the correct stage, clear ads and wait for Riven. Deal damage to her mouth and right claws, damage her until final stand. Phase 2, all players are teleported into the ascendant plane. Climb the platforms quickly, avoiding snipers and phalanxes. 1 player must touch the portal atop the room. All players are teleported into the starting room. When Riven emerges, repeat your damage strategy until she is dead. You are not done, enter her mouth, run down her throat to reach her heart. Shoot it until it implodes to clear the encounter. How to fail. Failing to reach final stand in a single phase will cause a wipe. Failing to kill Riven or her heart during final stand will cause a wipe. The Queenswalk is the final encounter. To prepare, 2 loadouts for mobility, resilience, and ad clear. 1 player has the Fate's Chosen buff. Only they can pick up the heart to begin. All players escort them out of Riven's body. The Fate's Chosen has a countdown timer and a spherical aura around them. Call out when the timer is low. Near 0, the aura shrinks. At 0, the Fate's Chosen and any players inside the shrunken aura are teleported inside the heart. Outside players, a new Fate's Chosen is assigned at random. Pick up the heart. Continue handing off like a relay each time this happens. Backtrack through the ruined spaces from the Riven and Vault encounters. Jump down the hole by the Vault stairs. Ascend to the altar and dunk the heart. Meanwhile, inside players clear ads and stay alive. 1 taken strength will appear for each Fate's Chosen inside the heart. Pick up the last taken strength on the field to reset the timer for the outside player currently holding the heart. This can only be done once per carrier. The first teleported player should pick up the last strength as late into the timer as possible. Repeat this process, adding players and strength with each round. Once the heart has been dunked, all players appear at the altar. Shoot at the heart to destroy it and clear the encounter. How to fail. Any players outside the heart's aura build creeping darkness stacks. Return to the aura to remove stacks. Outside players that die are revived inside the heart. If too many players are teleported into the heart at once, there is not enough time to reach the altar. Back away from the heart as the aura shrinks to avoid this. If all players are teleported into the heart, the fire team will wipe. That's your quick guide to Last Wish in Destiny 2. If these fast endgame guides are helpful, spread the word. I now have full guides for every dungeon and raid currently in the game, and I'll be covering the new dungeon as soon as it launches. We'll see you next time. Get raiding, Guardians.